So I'm ready for my next guest. I'm talking nachos whenever my team is here. And we'll bring up awesome Tom. How are we doing now, Tom?
I'm doing well.
Awesome. That's much better. So Tom, you do one of our favorite things with the dental stores. We can put that up on the bottom here in a second. But tell us a story of success. Somebody that has met you and say, I'm so glad that I have connected with you. I'm less stressed out. I'm more successful. I just enjoy it. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we actually had one of my clients. They were talking about signing up with another company, and they were telling me about how much they were paying, and it was like something sort of was like 50% of their net revenue of their plan to this company, and I was completely shocked that that's a lot of money to be paying out for these type of for a platform like that. And when we told them our prices, they were like amazed. They couldn't believe it. They asked me twice, like, "Are you sure that this is your price?" I'm like, "Yes, this is our price." And so it was pretty neat to see. They've been with us now for several years at this point, and they have probably easily 500 to 600 members. But they accelerated. They did maybe like 100 members in their first 3 months, and they love it. They can't get enough of it. So
let's pull back. I love that story, and it's so great, especially where you can. It's like a patient coming out, so they said a crown's $1,500. I said that's normal. $2,000 normal. A crown's $8,000. They said that's not exactly normal, right? That's over what norms is. So you share with them how your system can deliver results. Membership clubs in general, not being tied to insurance. Have you seen an increase over the pandemic of people reaching out to you, people asking about this, people losing their benefits? It's one of the most favorite things I do in my office. But tell me about your experience with other clients.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there have been tons of people that have reached out, offices that have reached out, trying basically wanting to start a membership plan. I remember one person actually, they called me up and they were telling me, hey, I just got a letter. This was in the middle of the summer last year. So in the middle of the pandemic, they just got a letter saying, hey, we're going to reduce your fees. This is from an insurance company. We're going to reduce your reimbursement. And so he's like, that really angered me. So when I went back and I looked at all my books, I must have had millions and millions of dollars worth of write-offs in the past 5 or 10 years. And he's like, I've had it. I'm done with it. No more insurance. And at that point, he decided, let's get started with this membership plan. And he's been on board since. He's been fantastic.
I want to point something out, how crazy it is to be a dentist human. I'm 19 years into this. There's insurances, full block PPO, that write me a letter saying, hi, loyal in-network provider, we're going to pay you less, even though dentistry costs more. While that destroys your profit, it really destroys your morale. Because if you go home tonight and say to whoever loves you, your spouse, your couch, your dog, whoever, I'm going to love you 20% less next year, they're not going to like it. And that's why you can now shift. And we've been building our plan. So one of my favorite people, Gary V, Tom, talks about everybody starts with one follower, no matter where you are, Instagram, TikTok. So everyone starts with one member. What are some of your offices? Have they gone from 1 to 100, 1 to 500? What's sort of the tracking of these, adding these to their offices? What have you seen with your customers?
I've seen it like kind of all across the boards. I mean, I think some of the offices are surprising. They're very, very tiny offices, and they just blow it out of the water. I mean, they're like, doing 30 members a month, 100 members over the course of 3 months. I think that's a really good clip to do. And then there's some offices that just have a couple members over the month, but it's worth it for them. I think it really just depends on what you're looking to get out of it. Do you want to be very aggressive about growth and doing different things like that? There's all different types of price points and different things you kind of do with the plan that to make it your own, but offer it to a certain kind of section of your patients, a demographic of your patients, but also pricing it wise, like where it fits in your practice. Is it a high growth thing? Is it going to bring in a lot of revenue? Are you trying to make back what you're doing? You're trying to get people to do more treatment. It's just all different types of things. Your goals, basically, is what it comes down to.
Love that, Tom. We've been working with you for a while. I love your energy. I love the support you give us. Everyone should just text club to 215-543-6454. One of the things about the JDD program, Tom, just do the demo, just like our offices. Maybe now's the right time to move forward. Maybe later is, maybe it's not, but they're going to learn something by talking to you, Tom. Really appreciate that. What can they expect on a demo with dental stores when they call you up?
So we usually take maybe 15, 20 minutes and just kind of go over, where we are in the market, what we do, why we do what we do, and how our system fits into the modern office, right? I think there's something to be said because we don't just do membership plans, as you know. We do the entire e-commerce thing. You put your services online, things like that. And that all kind of dovetails with what the modern consumer expects, especially after the bomb of COVID last year. I mean, everybody's moved everything online. And so you want to be interfacing with your patient wherever you can, just like, the postcards and things like that. You want them to see your name on things more often. And so whether they buy something from the store, at home, they're buying their toothpaste at midnight or whatever it is on Saturday night.
They're buying a mouthguard cleaner, and I always like that. So I think it's a true Nacho brainer. Thanks for your support, Tom. Can't wait to see you in person again. Really appreciate you sharing with us today.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you guys. Take care.
So as we walk through these toppings, we've learned so many different things from membership clubs, videos, from direct mail.